Hello and welcome to today's lower body bar class. We have got a spicy class planned for today, and it is quite knee friendly in that we're trying to focus more on movements that are at the hip joint rather than just at the knee joint, so you might notice that. We're also going a little bit heavier today than usual with bar. You are going to be needing, I'm using a kilo, so that is around 2-ish pounds, a little bit more. And I am also using 3 kilos, which is around 8 pounds. An elevated surface, and that's all you'll be needing. So when you've got what you need, meet me in the center of your mat. Let's warm up. You're gonna place your hands on your hips. We're gonna start with some circles clockwise. Let's go. So your hips are gonna draw circles in the air around you. Good. You'll also want to feel how the weight shifts within your feet as your hips create those circles. If you're like me and you've got like really cracky legs, every time I do hip circles, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of cracking. It might also be because we've been seated a lot of the day. Other side. So this is a really nice, welcoming stretch for today's session. Good. A few more here. Last one. So a big circle. Okay, you're gonna drive your hips back so they go back for 2 and forward. So imagine I was there in the room with you and I'm holding onto your knees to make sure that this movement is a pullback of your hips. Good. We're gonna add in our arms now. They're just gonna extend out in front of us. Let's go. So we bring them up to around our head level, back. Good. You should start to feel a little bit of warmth build up in the back of your legs. Getting ready for today. Last one here. We're gonna go into individual hamstring scoops. Looks like this. Okay, so you straighten one leg, scoop, swap. Scoop, swap. Good, so your legs are straight, toes are off the mat. Good. Let's do one more on this side. And let's get started. So you're gonna be grabbing your lighter weights first. We're gonna start off with a goddess squat position. Make sure that your feet are way further than hip width apart. Your feet are externally rotated. We're gonna start with a slow squat first. Let's go. For 2, up for 2. Good. So here's where you can kind of adjust your feet according to how this movement is feeling. Let's speed it up. Squat down, press up. Good. So our thighs are gonna reach burnout a couple times in this song. We're gonna embrace it. Into little dips, in 2, in 1. Let's dip, dip, and dip. Good. We're building muscular endurance with every dip, with every hold. We're gonna extend our arms out in front of us, keep the dips. In 2, in 1, extend. Keep your core strong. Avoid an arch in your spine. Imagine that corset is on. It's tight behind your back. Okay, we're holding it here, lifting our arms overhead. In 2, in 1. Hold your squat, lift. For 2, lower. Good, there we go. Lift. For 2, lower. 8 of these. You might get to your max here. And lower. 4 more. You've got 4. Then we are maintaining this arm movement, but adding in dips. Cool? You've got it, I know. Okay, adding in dips. In 2, in 1. Let's go. We dip. Beautiful. My legs are gonna reach backs out. Good. You got 4 more of these. Let's go. 4. Good. You got 3. And then we're holding it, lifting our heels off the mat. In 1. Hold it here. Lift. You lift for 2. Lower for 2. Good. You don't have to lift them excessively off the mat. It can just be microscopic. Lower for 2. You lift for 2. Let's speed it up for 8. You lift and lower. It's small. It's tiny. Oof, my arm's burned out. You've got 4. Let's go. 3. In 2. In 1. Hold them off the mat. Up for 2. Lower for 2. Squat lower. Down for 2. Up. Your arms don't have to go overhead, just lift them slightly. Good. Ha, 4 more. You've got 4. So I've still got my heels off the mat. You can do it. We're gonna go into a combination next involving everything we've just done. So follow along with me. Okay, in 3, in 2, in 1, right here. So you lower, lift, raise, back. Lower, lift, raise, back. Good. So lower your heels, raise them, lift your arms. Almost there. And release. Bruh. Good job. Whew. Drop those weights. You're gonna be needing your chair next. So grab it here. We're gonna go into a hip thrust sequence. We're doing one song on one side, the other song on the other side. I've got both of my heavy weights. I might drop one though, depending on how I'm feeling. So the lower part of your sports bra is pressed up against the surface, heels right under your knees. Make sure that your pelvis is tucked in. You've got your core under tension. Let's hip thrust, let's go. So you lower for 2, press up. Good. You want to make sure that the weight is on the outside of your feet. That's going to help engage the side pockets of your glutes a little more too. 4 more. Oh no, 1 more. Steady. We're changing tempo. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you lower, press up, and hold. Lower, lower, press up, and hold. You got the drill. Lower, lower, press up, and hold. Good. Keep it going. Good. 3 left. Whew. And hold. Last one here into little lifts next. Little lifts. So you lift and lift. Good. There we go. 8 more lifts. 8 and 7. Then you're going to lift your right heel off of the mat. In 3, in 2, in 1. Lift it here. So you lift and lift. Good. Lift and lift. Yes, place all the pressure in your glutes. Okay, you're gonna shift your left foot in towards your other foot because now we're gonna lift our right foot off the mat in 2, in 1. So you lower for 2, lift it up for 2. Good. If that's too much, drop your heel for support. There we go. You lower for 2. Raise. Last slow one into 8 fast. In 2, in 1. Let's go. So we lower and lift. I'm gonna drop my heel. It's just where I'm at today. I could feel that this was better support for me today. 4. Good. 3. You got 2. In 1. Little lifts. We lift and lift. Good. Lift and lift. Keep it going. You've got 8 counts. Okay, then we are holding it up at the top. In 2, in 1, hold it here. So you hold it and hold it. Can you raise that leg? Can you raise that leg? Let's see if you can. Last counts, you've got 4 counts. Whew. In 3 counts, let your legs shake. In 2, in 1, and release. Oh, damn. Okay, let's take a little rest here so you can roll your neck around. If you felt like some pressure was building up in your lower back, make sure you release it. And let's get set up for the exact same thing, however, on the opposite side. Cool? In 4, in 2, in 1. So we lower for 2, press up for 2. There you go. Lower for 2, press up. You might have to shift your body weight around to find a more comfortable position. That's normal. Change tempo right here. So you lower, press up, and you hold. Good. Lower, press up, you hold. You've got it. And hold. Yes. You got 4. More of these. 3. Good. Last one into little dips next. Hold it top. Little lifts. Lift and lift. Good. Go for 8 counts here. 16 reps. 8 more. You've got 8. In 7. Good. Okay, know that your left heel is now going to pop off of the mat in 2, in 1. So pop it off here. Good. Keep the tension in your glutes. Imagine that coin's between your butt cheeks. Can't let it fall. Okay, shift your right foot inwards so that lifting your left leg is easier. Are we ready? In 2, in 1. So we lower for 2, press up. Good. 4 slow ones, 8 fast. Let's go. Last slow one. Keep it going. So you lower and lift. I dropped my foot to give myself some support. 4 more. You got 4. In 3. In 2. Into little lifts. In 1. Right here. So you lift and lift. You can do it. Lift and lift. Let's go. Okay. Can you lift that foot totally off the mat? Hold it here. Are we ready? Okay. So you lift it and lift it. We hold, and let's go. You got 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, and release. Okay, let's do the same here. Release any pressure you may be feeling in your neck. Let's get up off of the mat because we are going to be doing an RDL kind of variation. You're not going to be needing your elevated surface. So we're doing a single-legged RDL sequence here and also a hip dominant lunge. So it's going to look like having a staggered stance here. Right foot is firmly on the ground, left foot staggered back. You are going to be driving your hips back as you single leg RDL here. Imagine you've got lemons under your armpits, you're squeezing them throughout, and that you're shaving your shin with your dumbbells. Are we ready? In 2, in 1. So you lower for 2, we're adding an upright row at the top. Good, lower for 2, upright row, good. So imagine someone's pulling your hips back. Remember what I told you at the beginning, where imagine I'm there in the room with you and I'm holding your knees still. It's only your hips pulling back. Okay, we're taking out the upright row, speeding up this movement. Let's go. Are we ready? So we lower, lift. We're here for a while. Good. You want to press your right heel against the mat to push your hips forward. Your knee stays in place. It's only your hips being pulled back. Almost there. We're gonna drop our left foot back into a lunge variation. So watch me. Are we ready? In 2. Drop your foot back. Your hips are gonna come back as well. So your chest is forward. We're gonna drop our knee to the mat. Are we ready? So hold. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's drop. So you drop for 2, extend your leg. Good. Drop for 2, extend. There we go. Drop. Keep it going. Speed it up. In 2, in 1. You drop. Let's go. We're gonna do little dips to finish off. You can do it. In 3, in 2, in 1. Hold it here. You did. Lift and lift. Yes. If you want to, you can make this more hip dominant by placing your hips back more and shifting your torso forward. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, release. My God, how are we feeling? We're gonna go on to the other side. Very well done. Grab your weights. You've got 4. Your left foot is stationary now, right foot is staggered back. In 2, in 1, let's do it. We lower for 2, up, at the row. At the row, good. Four more. You got 4. Last 2, we're speeding it up, adding power. In 1, let's go. So we lower, lift, lower, lift. You can do it. Press your left heel firmly against the ground to push your hips forward with force. Keep it going. We got 8. Now it's 7, 6, good. Last 4, in 3. Okay, drop your right foot back, in 1. So right foot is back, let's get settled into that lunge position and hold it. Okay, so your hips are back, torso is forward. You remember this, we're gonna bend our right knee towards the mat, 3. 2, in 1, let's go. You lower for 2, up, good. Keep it going. Ready to speed it up in 3, in 2, in 1, 8 here. Lower. You can do it. 4 more. You got 4. So it's only your knee that's bending towards the mat. The opposite knee stays still. Little dips. Let's go. You dip and dip. Almost there. 8 more counts. You've got 8. In 7, in 6, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful effort. Oh, dear Lord. That one gets me every time. My heart rate is nice and high. Are we ready for the next songs? We've got one side of glutes, another side of glutes, then a tiny bit of like a cardio thigh finisher, and we're done with today's class. So grab your surface. If you want to, optional, you can place your dumbbell behind you like this. I'm putting it behind my right knee. You're gonna place your pressure or your weight onto your hands. Your left foot is directly under your left hip. We're gonna start with kicking our right knee back. You wanna make sure your core is tucked in towards your spine so that you're avoiding any kind of arch. In 3, 2, 1, let's kick. So we lift for 2, knee to knee. Good. So even though we're using our right leg, you might actually notice that your left leg and your left glute are what's gonna feel the most pressure. Good. And that's because it's stabilizing us here in these movements. Okay, we're gonna speed it up into double time. I'm already gonna take this off. Let's go. So you lift and lower, lift and lower. You've got 4 into little lifts. Good. Control this movement. Little lifts. So we lift and lift. Good. You're gonna hold it up, and then your left heel is gonna peel off of the mat. Are we ready? In 2, in 1. Hold it up. You lift for 2, lower for 2. Good. We're gonna do 4 slow ones. Lift for 2. Keep that right knee up. I just felt mine droop. Speed it up. In 2, in 1. You lift and lower. Lift. So now we're firing up our calf muscles here. You can do it. We're gonna keep our left heel off the mat, knee to knee. In 2, in 1, right here. So knee to knee. Good. Knee to knee. Beautiful. We're here for a little bit, 8 reps. I burned out there. Good. So your left heel is off the mat. Okay, now we're adding a dip at your left knee. Follow me. In 2, in 1. So you dip forward, press up. Good. Dip forward. It's a very small and subtle movement. You're gonna feel an intense fire across your calf muscles, across your glutes. Keep it going. You've got 4. You can do it. In 3. Good. In 2. In 1. We're gonna hold it here for 4. Okay, for 3. We've got the last move here and we're done. Reach burnout with me. You can do it. Let's go. Last one. 1. Okay, final move. You're gonna bring your knee forward and up. Good. 8 of these. You're almost done. Let your leg get to the shakes. In 4. In 3. In 2. In 1. Up and release. Excellent job. Shake out that leg. How are we feeling? Okay, on to the other side. Good. So now if you want to, again, I will start off with it. I'm just gonna see how that feels. I'm now gonna put it behind my left knee. All of your weight is on your hands. Your right foot is right under your hip. In 2, in 1, let's go. So we lift for 2, knee to knee. Remember, there's no arch in your spine. You should feel, if I came around and basically gently tapped your core, I would feel, okay, she's got that turned on. Good. Whew. This one's feeling a lot more fiery after having burned out the other leg. We're gonna speed it up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So lift, lower. Four more. You've got 4 into little lifts. Little lifts, let's go. Little. It's small. Good, you've got 4. In 3, you're holding that leg back, lifting your right heel off the mat. You hold, lift for 2, lower. You can do it, lift for 2, lower. Good job, I see your effort. We lift for 2, speed it up. For 8, let's go, lift and lower. Try to keep all of your weight on your toe. You got 4. You're gonna keep your heel up. Your knee is gonna meet the other one. Let's go. So you lift and knee to knee. Good. Knee to knee. Here's where your legs might burn out. I've got 4. And 3. Whew. Here's my burnout. And 2. And 1. Okay, we're adding a dip at the knee. Follow me. Dip for 2. Up. Knee comes forward. Control this movement. Yes. 4 more. You've got 4. 3. And 2. Hold it up top, right here. You hold it. You can do it. Hold it. Almost there. You've got 4. And 3. Then we're going into the last move. 2. Let yourself get to burnout. Let's go. So you lower and lift. Good. Lower and lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Beautiful effort. My freaking glutes have left the chat. Okay, we have our very final song of today. You're gonna grab your heavier weights. Oh, let me move these. We're gonna start with an athletic squat, feet hip width apart. Our heart rate's gonna go up in this one. Okay, bit of cardio. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you lower, 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 and press. Good. Let's drop our dumbbells so that they lie between our knees. 4 more. 4, and 3. Good. 2. Last one. If you want to, you can hop. So it looks like this. Down, hop. If you don't want to, you're gonna maintain the move that we just did. 4 more. 4, 3, good. 2 into a curtsy lunge. Follow me. So you curtsy for 2, squat, curtsy, squat here. So with your curtsy lunge, it literally looks like a curtsy. You bring it behind you. You're gonna feel a little bit out of balance. Other side. And the whole point of that is to improve the stabilizing muscles here. Okay, we're gonna alternate. Let's go. So, to the center, other side. Good. Whew. Keep it up. We've got 4 rounds. 3 rounds. Okay, 2 We're gonna swing our dumbbells by our side. Are we ready? Let's go. So you swing them back, forward, swing them back. So this action is only at your hips. Whip your ponytail, whip. If you want to, you can jump. If not, you maintain this. Let's go. Lower, hop, lower, hop. Good. Last 4. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew. Very well done, my gosh. So, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. My energy and just like overall vibe isn't totally here today. And I thought maybe I shouldn't film today. But then I thought, actually, it's completely normal. There's gonna be a lot of workout days where you're not feeling your top and everything. And still showing up how we can, modifying where we can, allowing ourselves to get to burnout again and again and again, and not letting it mean that we're doing it wrong. That is what we're working on, our mentality towards our approach and towards exercise. So, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for pushing me to train. I would have definitely skipped this if I hadn't had you, so thank you. Your heart rate should be settled down now. Let's go into our cool down. I'm gonna lie on the mat and you're gonna place one foot up against your ankle and then pull, not ankle, knee, and then pull that knee in towards your chest. Very well done. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Thank yourself for your movement today. For our post-workout mantra, the energy we're holding space for is the longer you entertain what isn't for you, the more you postpone what is. And that can be related to so many things. It can be career related, it can be exercise related, it can be relationship related, it can be decision related. The longer you entertain what isn't for you, the longer you postpone what is. Let's go on to the other leg. Pull it in towards your chest. Very well done. So we did a lot of runner-friendly movements today. You may have noticed a lot had to do with stabilizing muscles and a lot also focused on our hip joint rather than putting too much pressure on our knee joint. Of course, a lot of these movements will of course involve our knees, but we are making sure that we're not neglecting our strength even as we do other exercises or other forms of exercise, whether it's hiking, whether it's a sport, whether it's running. Strength supports it's like the foundation. It supports every other activity. Very well done. We're gonna bring both knees to the side of the mat so that you create a triangle. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. We're doing a quick cool down today. And remember, you're gonna carry with you the longer I entertain what isn't for me, the longer I postpone what is. So what is it that you can let go of, that you know in your gut is postponing something more aligned to you? And with that, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you at the next one.